Historically, supercars are a European thing. The Americans, with their predilection for cars that are still rocking back and forth 20 minutes after you've stopped, have never even attempted one. But times they are a-changing. The capital city of cardom, like a huge lazy lion, is waking up and showing us that it has teeth. Big spiky ones. They make cars in Dagenham, they make cars in Turin and Gothenburg and Paris. They even make cars in Hiroshima. But there is only one motor city. Detroit. Motown. But now it is fighting back with a car that very firmly puts Detroit back on the centre stage. It's so exciting, in fact, that before we show it to you, I think it's important that one or two people leave the room. In fact, I've drawn up a list. Policemen, children, old people, people with weak hearts, people with weak anything. Jonathan Porritt. In fact, all environmentalists, except David Bellamy. You can stay, David, because I know you like cars. Doctors, magistrates, Linfolds Wood, caravanners and politicians. Right, now we got rid of that lot, let's have some fun. But, would you just look at this? This is an open vehicle. Drive carefully. No. While the rest of America is talking about electric cars and a need to conserve fuel, Chrysler is talking about this, the Viper, a 166-mile-an-hour, 8-litre Leviathan. For those who don't want to pussyfoot around at 2 miles an hour in a solar-powered box, this is a dream come true, a throwback to the days when Cobras ruled the road and performance was king. This car kicks ass. Today, most so-called sports cars are heavy and decadent, but this one is different. You could almost call it Spartan. I'm untroubled here with a roof, and the only reason there are no electric windows is because there are no windows at all. There's no cruise control, there's no electric door mirrors, but there is air conditioning. A lot of air conditioning. This no-frills approach means the whole car weighs just 3,200 pounds. Not bad when you remember it's 15 feet long. It especially isn't bad when you consider the monster that lives under the bonnet. Big, isn't it? Big, but not complicated. There are no turbochargers, there are no superchargers, there aren't even 4 valves per cylinder. So what is it then? Well, this is an all-aluminium 8,000cc V10 track engine. Let me put some figures on it for you. 400 brake horsepower, 450 pounds-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, 0 to 100 and back to 0 again in 14.5 seconds. Unburdened, of course, by any door handles. You have to reach inside to open the door. Once more, into the breach. Unbelievably, at slow speeds, this automotive volcano is as quiet and as unassuming as Lincolnshire. The ride is superb. You'd expect those massive low-profile tyres to bounce if they even so much as smelt a cat's eye. But no, you could drive through an earthquake in the Viper, and it would feel as docile as an E.M. Forster novel. Mind you, if you want to turn Helena Bonham Carter into a snarling Arnold Schwarzenegger, all you need do is drop a cog on the 6-speed box, mash your foot into the carpet, and then all hell breaks loose. You don't drive this car, you just hang on. It's like riding an atom bomb. I tell you, it's It makes the rocket look about as exciting as a deep freeze. Against this, the Diablo's like winning a poo. So, this car has all the sensitivity and social responsibility of a Tomcat. It's no good, I have just got to have one of these cars. It's just got to. I've got to. And you're able to turn my dream into your reality, because the Viper is one of the few American-made cars on sale in Britain. Right, one final word, just in case any of the sensible people have crept back into the room. Luggage space. Well, as you'd expect in a car with no windows, it's not that great. But there is room for one of these. And let's not be downhearted, let's look on the upside. Very useful for getting the bugs out your teeth. Right, I'm off now. I'm going to go rob a bank.